Well, I think that the signs have been on the wall for a long time. And the situation in which we are, I think that the most viable option now is to seek for IMF support. And the IMF is the international lender of last resort. If you have run out of options, then it will provide you with balance of payment support and other types of support. Okay, so I think that the signs have been there for a while, since February, early in the year. Okay, it was clear that we needed a bailout from the IMF due to a number of reasons. Okay, I will mention those that Professor Aka hasn't talked on. So one, like you mentioned, we have lost access to the global capital markets. We can no longer issue Euro bonds. The e-levy was supposed to give us some revenue, okay, to fill the revenue gap. However, the uptake has not been as much as was anticipated by the government. Okay, so this year we haven't raised as much from the e-levy. So it means that we still have revenue shortfalls. Again, we've seen a decline in our foreign exchange reserves. And in particular, BDCs, for example, need about $400 million every month to import oil into this country. The Bank of Ghana is only able to provide about $100 million. So clearly there's exchange market pressure on the cedi. Again, we've seen rising oil prices, grain prices, rising inflation, and also volatility in capital flows. Okay, so given that interest rates in advanced economies are increasing, then it's appealing for investors to invest in, let's say, the US or other countries because their interest rates are increasing. And that leads to what we call capital flow reversals. Okay, so instead of investors investing in our economy, they withdraw their portfolio investments and then invest in countries like the US, UK, Australia, etc. So that has also been happening. Again, we're expecting $2 billion, I think, as a loan facility. I'm not sure that has come in yet, and consequently means that we don't have foreign exchange reserves because that money hasn't come in yet. We've also seen the demonstrations in the streets. Okay, I think it's the Arise Ghana demonstrations also. And again, that's a sign that people are suffering, that there's political unrest, and that we probably need to go to the IMF as the international lender of last resort. So those signs have been there. Of course, the government said they wouldn't go due to political will and pride. We said that we're Ghana beyond aid, meaning that we wouldn't take aid from foreign countries and that we will be self-sufficient. So I was actually taken by surprise by the announcement that we're going to the IMF.